So today I'm gonna kind of do like a first impressions video slash tutorial because I do have some knowledge of nail care. I'm in cosmetology school for the full root, hair, nails, and aesthetics, makeup. Um, so I've learned a significant amount about nail care and how to do nail enhancements, as they call fake nails in the professional cosmetology world. So I'm gonna kind of go over some prep and how to apply and blend tips and that kind of thing. And then I'm gonna test out for the first time this quick dip kit from Sally Beauty Supply. And I have not opened this yet. Brand new. I've never tried it before. So I'll kind of see how it is compared to regular acrylics, which I have actually done before. And I've finally been getting my nails to grow. I don't know if you can see that, but they look pretty nice right now. But they are kind of soft and thin, so I kind of want to give them a little bit of extra strength, and I've seen a lot of videos on this kit and this method, even if it wasn't using this product in particular. I want to test it out, see how good it really looks, and kind of give my opinions on it, because regular acrylic is so hard to work with. Because you have to use a brush, you have to paint it on, and you have to like build the shape sideways basically of how you want it to look, and then you have to file a lot because you kind of are in less, like as a beginner like me with it, you're kind of in less control. So I have in front of me what comes in the kit right here in the middle. So it comes with white tips, and that's very cool and everything, but I don't really want a French manicure look, so I went ahead and got some regular natural colored tips, and the only difference is that they're just a little bit more of a clear kind of cream color, and they're a little more see-through, so as your nail grows out, it'll blend a lot more seamlessly with your natural nail color, your natural smile line, rather than having like a bright white tip start to grow out with your natural color underneath, because I don't really plan on doing a ton of like extra work to rebalance and re-French these tips. I just kind of want to start with tips to make them a little bit longer and then have them grow out naturally so that it's just like my nail and then the product as an overlay. That's the goal. It comes with the brush on glue. It comes with the powder, the activator or the curing solution, and then it comes with a spray bottle for the activating solution so that you don't have to brush it on and like ruin a brush. It seems kind of similar to wraps where the glue dries a little bit slow, so you can dip it, and then this accelerates the glue so that it gets hard when you're ready. When you use a brush to brush it over the top of the work you've just done, especially involving glue like this, it can cure the brush because the glue will get mixed in with the curing stuff, and then you end up with this hard, crusty brush. So it comes with a spray bottle tip or insert or whatever. So that seems really helpful and really user-friendly. And then it comes with a little squeeze bottle of glue for gluing on the tips, and a little file, but I also have my own files and buffers and stuff, so we can go over that once we get started. So I'm just going to kind of leave this off to the side for now because I don't need it yet. Oh, and it also comes with a little instruction booklet. So let's start with some nail prep. Okay, so you definitely don't want to soak your hands in water like they do with a regular manicure if you're gonna do something like this, because it can flood your nail. Your nails are just as porous, if not more porous, than your skin, so it can flood your nail, and when the nail is full of water and is overly hydrated, or if it has any oils or lotions on it, you're gonna inhibit your lasting power and sticking power of your product. So you want to make sure your nails are really nice and clean and skin free, cuticle free, and nice and dehydrated. So I've actually already prepared my cuticles earlier so that we don't have to go through such a big debacle with all of that, but I'll do one nail just for example's sake. So I'll just do my ring finger. And some people don't like cuticle removers or softeners, but I do. I think they work really well. So I'm just using this one. It's Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover. I don't think that it's actually a cuticle remover. It's just a softener, but they market it as a remover. So don't be scared. It doesn't like eat away your skin or anything. It just kind of helps soften everything up and make sure that it's easier to kind of push away and that it kind of loosens from the surface of your nail. I've had this for, well, not had this one forever, but I've been using this product forever and it's never had any problems for me, and you can get it like pretty much anywhere, so it's a good one, nice and affordable and all that good stuff. And to push your cuticles back, first I use a metal cuticle pusher, so it's just kind of scoop shaped and it fits right in the crevices of your nail. And this one's a little bit sharp, so you have to be kind of careful if you get a really sharp one not to let it scratch too much on the surface of your nail, because sometimes that can peel up some layers of your nail, so you have to be kind of careful. Like this one, I wouldn't prefer to use it, but I have it, so I might as well just kind of keep it for now. But anyway, so what you want to do is just kind of gently, very gently, oops, I'm out of the frame. What you want to kind of do is just gently push it back. You don't really have to, like, you know, push on it. Like, you can just kind of go back and forth and gently tap the cuticle as you go along. And then any little bits of skin you might see as you do that, just kind of continue at it and let them scrape up a little bit. And that's basically all you have to do. Mine are pretty clean now, so, and then you'll see little bits of debris on there. Not that that's, you know, not kind of gross to show you or anything. And then I'm just using an old towel to wipe everything off because I don't really care if it gets dirty. I'll just put it in the laundry and clean it off later. So I'm gonna wipe off the residue of that. I guess I have to be farther away for it to focus. Okay, anyway, so just wiped off the residue of that. It's really nice and clean. There's no like hangnails of dead skin hanging off, and it's just overall like a very clean, smooth cuticle area. So that's kind of the goal you want to achieve. And of course, continuous care of your cuticles will make that easier and easier every time. You can also use a wooden pusher or an orange wood stick to go around the, kind of scrape around the edge of your nail where the cuticle's at, just to kind of lift any bits up that you might have missed. If you have any hangnails, as in kind of skin that's maybe broken off down here and is kind of hanging off, you can just kind of delicately trim those little pieces. But I don't really have any right now, and I would not suggest trying to cut all the way around your cuticle area, because contrary to popular belief, this area right in here is not dead skin, it's living skin, and you can totally hurt yourself, cut yourself. And as you see here, I kind of bit my skin right there, and it didn't take very much effort for me to break the skin and, you know, kind of have a open wounded spot. So if you're uncertain of where to snip or anything, or if you think there's too much skin right here, I would just avoid it and let it kind of do its own thing, because the less you mess with your cuticles on that level, like cutting at them, the more smooth they'll grow back eventually, and you won't have to even worry about it. So these are my, you know, cleaned cuticle-ified nails. So the next step with nail prep for enhancements is you want to lightly buff the surface, okay? So I have a buffing block here, and yes, that is what they're called, a buffing block or buffer block. And then it kind of has some different grits. I'm not sure exactly what they are because it was kind of just a simple, cheap block. But anyway, this side and this side seem pretty rough to me, and then this side seems pretty fine. And on your natural nail tissue, you want to use the finest files and buffers that you can, because you don't want to take off a bunch of layers of your nail, because that will just weaken them and make them sad. So I've also already done that to my nails, so I'm just gonna do this one over again. And they're a little shiny because I kind of did all this nail prep earlier and then did some other stuff for a little while, but the roughage of the nails is still there, so I'm not going to buff them again. So anyway, you just kind of go all the way around your nail and make sure that it's all smooth and all the corners all buffed out. And just kind of real light touch with that. Let the file do the work. Okay, so once it's buffed out like that, it can get a little bit dusty, a little bit, there might be some debris, there might be some cuticle that you missed on there. So what I do and what is recommended to do by nail techs is to use a nail cleansing solution, or you can actually use isopropyl alcohol. So this isn't the OPI NAS 99. It once was, but now it's just isopropyl alcohol, and it'll do the same thing. It'll clean and kind of remove any oils or lotions or natural kind of oils from your cuticles and your nail surface, and that begins the process of kind of getting your nails ready for proper adhesion. So I'm just going to spray this on this old towel again, and just in the corner. I'm kind of going to do a lot because I'm going to try to attack a bunch of nails at once. So you just simply wipe it side to side, kind of get all that crap off of there. And it also starts the process of dehydrating your nails because alcohol is a dehydrator. Okay, so as you can see, they might look a little bit more chalky at this point, and your skin might look a little drier, but it's only temporary. So then my next step is going to be to use a nail dehydrator. So what nail dehydrators do is they literally like take the liquid and stuff out of the surface layers of your nail. So as you paint it on, you'll see it get really chalky and dehydrated looking. And again, having excess moisture in your nails is what makes your artificial nails lift. It's what kind of makes things not stick as well and not last as well. So you definitely want to follow these steps. And if you can't find, oops, did I do my other hand? Yes, I did. If you can't find a nail dehydrator, I would suggest just running over or spraying your nails like once again with isopropyl alcohol, just so that you can kind of really dry them out.